push it to the nine, and every day in my soul never back down. In the flame, never life, I'm the one in the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, rain.
Yeah, because you're sharing the audio of your whole screen. It's doubling up on the maybe and then it might work.
In the chill on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, the face of a lion. No limits, just pure joy. It's just pure life, I'm alive. I'm alive. Push with every strain, I'm a winner. Feel the game, feel the game. Feel the power in this moment. It's our hour, it's our hour. Break the chain, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. You stand for me, stand for me. Now you shout it, now you shout it loud. Let it rain, let it rain. You're gonna win, you're gonna win this moment. Own your name, you are a winner. You are a winner, you are a winner. Stand tall, be proud in the face of doubt. You shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall in the gym on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Got all that bullshit and let's get it on fire. Welcome back, people. Welcome back to BCM Sports Live, brought to you by BlueClouds Media. Lucky to us, we're live on two platforms, X and YouTube at the same time. And welcome back to the channel, folks. BlueClouds Media Faithful, the biggest live stream of the week this Saturday before the international break. It is Premier League Classic, Chelsea and league leaders Liverpool. The latest Premier League news coming straight from Cobham. Enzo Maresca press conference has dropped some absolute bombshell. Yeah, some absolute bombshell. 8 players out through injury and suspension, including the massive loss of Cold Daddy Don Palmer. We will be breaking down who is out and how Enzo Maresca plans to adapt that with these academy players like Acheampong, and if really does who does it think Chelsea has? If you think that Chelsea doesn't have a disciplinary problem after all those red cards and yellow cards. Meanwhile, Liverpool arrive at Stamford Bridge wounded after back-to-back defeat. Are they vulnerable, or is it the perfect chance for them to stamp the authority at Stamford Bridge? This is where you come in as a fan, you come in as a listener. The chat is at the chat live. Then what I'll say is time is, or the clock is ticking, and we need your take. Drop C for a Chelsea win, or drop L for a Liverpool loss, or drop D for a draw in the live chat. As I always say, you being here or you participating in a live show is very, very, very intriguing or interesting to us. We value your interaction a lot. So let's dive into the perfect weekend's blockbuster fights all game between Liverpool and Chelsea. That will take place tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. BlueClouds Media, Nizam alongside Stephen G. The other panel members will follow later on. Dig yourself, Dan also. As usual, we'll have Yusuf also on our live show with us today. So the full Premier League news, we're going to break down every nitty-gritty, all the questions that have been asked to Enzo Maresca in today's live show. Also, let me know, what is your red flag in association football? What is red flag? We have so many red flags in different departments. What do you see as a red flag in football in terms of football club and player, individual player? What do you see as a red flag in football? Let me know in the comments section below. We got a lot to dissect today. There's a few technical issues. That's why we've delayed our show today. But please do not get worried. We're here for you in the next hour of live streaming. Stick with us. We'll be right back in just a second. Hello, May. Stephen G, welcome back to the show. You doing good?
So how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm doing classic. It's been a hectic day for me. A few days off, like about 2 days off, no live streaming. But we are back again for the build-up for the big game over the weekend. That'll take place Saturday between Chelsea and welcoming Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. It's gonna be intriguing. Not a good time to play Liverpool, or maybe Liverpool say not a good time to play Chelsea. Liverpool hasn't recorded any win on a Stamford Bridge win since I'll say 2012 or 2023 or something like that. 2023 or 2021, something like that. It's been a while. Do what, Steven?
That's not long ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since they pick up, although they've been winning the Premier League.
Been that long since they beat us at Stamford Bridge.
I'm just talking about the last time they won it. I think somewhere around, is it 2021 or 2022, around that time. Yeah, it's not been that long. Yeah, but it's been very, very interesting. Yusuf will be joining us here later on the stream. But yeah, Steven, how you doing?
Doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm just doing perfect right now. Nice weather. It's very cold in the evening and the morning, but once it hit like 10 o'clock going, it gets warm. And it's still going to be nice and warm next week. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, guys, so thank you all for joining us on the stream today. It is Nate Zion and Stephen G alongside taking you guys through the next hour of live stream. Over here, want to make it snappy. Pop. We're gonna do our 11. 11. If we have time, we can do a combined 11, but I don't think we can do it. But let's see how many players we can put together. Being honest to ourselves in that starting lineup. If we do a combined 11, but for now, we will do just Chelsea 11 and see what Enzo Maresca will have to pick for us against Liverpool. But before we get the nitty-gritty things going, let's get into it. Steven, what are you looking forward to in tomorrow's game? Lots of injuries, isn't it?
What am I looking forward to? The final whistle? Because we've got so many injuries at the moment that we know a lot of the players that we've got missing at the moment, a lot of them are coming back after international break. So personally, for me, I'm not even joking when I say the thing I'm looking forward to is the final whistle so that then we can look forward to getting our players back after international break. I'm not even joking.
That is absolutely funny. That is funny. You know what, guys? That is funny from Stephen G. But yeah, Steven's looking up for the final whistle.
Being serious.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna look into that. I've seen your comment. Daniel Knight's comment. I've seen. FFB. Big up to my Louise. Big up to Louise. Sharing, joining us here on the live feed here. Big up to everyone. Daniel Knight said, can we get any? Can we not get any more red cards? I want to finish the game with 11 men on the pitch, and display need to be better. I'm going to 2-2 because worry about our defense. Keeping marking errors and making errors and mistakes from Daniel Knight. Big up to Daniel Knight. Right, FFB. That's Luis channel. FFB. Big up to FFB. It says football fans and beyond. Amigo, Happy to see your streaming. Thank you very much. Mikonsa, brother. Thank you very much. Say it's right. Is this right? Is it for inverts? Is it right
yeah.
or vert?
He means
Vert
that
is
it's a miss.
vert. It's yeah. Typing error. Vert is 008 incoming and have not got a goal yet. I hope he doesn't get a goal against Chelsea. I hope he doesn't, because I will be upset if that happened. That's Maresca animation. It's hilarious, dude. Okay, that's Maresca's animation. I got set out. Step out. I will be trying to come back later. I mean, go. All right, all right, bro, no problem. I'll be there watching while I do something. Then I will then okay, it'll hop on from Yusuf Okay. All right. Anthony Taylor is the referee. Problem. Another red card incoming from Anthony Taylor. At panel, and this Chelsea done chat. Big up, guys. Now there's now another weekend here. Weekend is here. Not looking forward to tomorrow. We lose, and we lose in the bottom half, like Man United. We go bottom of the table, so not looking good for Chelsea. That's from Chelsea Dan. Big up to Chelsea Dan. Says step slap up the like button. Dan, you get me crazy sometimes with some of your typing, but they're good. Sometimes I can't let it flow. It doesn't flow for me. It's a flowing way. Don't say 008. Don't say 008. As we know, we will let him score tomorrow as be a joke as Chelsea sometimes.
I'm so done with people.
Still us. I don't know.
Bro, you know our fan base has been really doing my head in recently with all this overly negative BS.
Oh, yeah. All right, Steven. It's another week coming. Chelsea is not having the best of what I said, best of season, but Liverpool also back-to-back losses, Premier League loss, and also Champions League loss. Where do we see this in terms of where Liverpool are? I know where Liverpool are. I know where they are. We saw that kind of a dip in form or a dip in their performance from last season, but they were able to, win the league with how they were performing. Is it a problem with the Premier League quality, or is it a problem with Liverpool themselves as league leaders?
No, Liverpool just struggling at the moment. Like, they're struggling and they're just scamming it in the last minutes. That's all it is. That's the reality of the situation.
So where do we see this going? Where do we see it going? How do we prepare ourselves towards a Liverpool game? We know we have defensive problem. They also have some few defensive problem, even attacking problem too. Isak, big money move. They broke their record 2 times in the summer transfer window, and still having had Florian Wirtz banging in goals. Unlucky for Hugo Ekitike, who has hit the ground running. He's been scoring goals each and pretty much almost every game. Every other game he's banging in goals. Who do we say? Another what's his name? Kerkit also hasn't done that well. Kerkit, so whatever his name is, also haven't done that great. Alexander Isak also struggling with the way Liverpool plays. He's missing who would you call this guy from Newcastle United?
Isak.
No, Isak is missing a player from Newcastle United. What's his name again? Murphy does all the hard work to make sure that Gordon also, he doesn't have those players at Liverpool, and he's struggling. Are we going to see him struggling again against Chelsea tomorrow?
I don't know. I mean, also you got to factor in Isak didn't really have a preseason either. Don't forget, so that gets factored into the situation as well. But yeah, I'm not sure. Tomorrow, I'm not really sure where I stand on the game as a whole. Ekitike may play, he may not, because he needs to be assessed in training today. So does Chiesa. So you never know what's going to happen there. But I'm not sure if Isak's quite ready to maybe start and play a lot of minutes, I mean, yeah, you're a few games in, he's got some minutes in his legs, but not having any preseason. We saw how long it took Caicedo last season, not last season, when he joined Chelsea to get up and running. Took him quite a while because he didn't have a preseason either. So, yeah, that's sort of my thing.
All right. Thank you very much. Chelsea Dan, big up to you, Dan. Chelsea Dan said, Ani, Einstein, is it honest? Is it honest? Is it honest? Liverpool are better. Okay, I think it means honestly. Liverpool are better, a better team than us. Honestly, I think we get a draw, but my heart says, we're gonna lose, as Liverpool has never won at the Bridge. Has never won at the Bridge, and can see it happening. It's been 2010.
Liverpool beat us in 2020, didn't they?
And we've lost to them 2020. I'm not so sure.
I'm sure they beat us in 2020. I'm sure they did. I'll check it in a second. I'm sure that's what I just saw when I looked it up.
Okay.
Just give me 2 seconds. Foot mob Chelsea v Liverpool. Go here. Go head to head.
You sound like a robot.
Home this tournament. Yeah, Liverpool won in the Premier League in 2020 and 2019. And 2016 and 2015. And 2011 and 2011 again, because we played them the back half of the 11-12 season, and then the beginning half of the we played them the back end of the 10-11 season and the front end of the 11-12 season, and they won both of those. So basically, when Liverpool do win at Stamford Bridge, they tend to win 2 games in a row at Stamford Bridge, and then it goes back to draws or Chelsea wins, and then Liverpool would get back-to-back wins, and then the cycle will repeat. And Liverpool haven't won at Stamford Bridge since 2020. But before that, they hadn't... they haven't won since 2020. They won it the year before, but they hadn't won for 3 years before that. So, 3 years and about 3 or 4 games. So, yeah. Just to give some sort of context on how the pattern works typically.
All right, thank you very much, Stephen. We're gonna look at the formation also. Predicted 11. That formation we definitely know is going to be 4-2-3-1. But we're looking at predicted 11 and see what Enzo Maresca has on his table and what he will be going with. We're gonna look into that right now. Do I look frozen? I thought I was frozen for a second. All right.
No, not frozen.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm trying to get the link out to Dan. Forgot to send it over. All right, Steven. Yeah, let's make this snappy, and then we can find the exit. We can find the exit. Okay.
And then watch the women's game in about an hour.
Yeah. Also, there's a Premier League game today. Don't forget, it's a Premier League game.
Yeah, Fulham Bournemouth, but I'd rather watch
Fulham
Chelsea
and Bournemouth
personally.
Yeah, Fulham and Bournemouth also kick off today. So yeah, that's kind of a lot of games to watch. Hopefully, I can get I'm definitely going to watch a women's game without a doubt, because I love women's football. And when Chelsea win, I love when Chelsea win. It makes my day. When the U.S. national team women win, it makes my day. Even the men loses, it makes my day. So, let's see that. Let's see how we can go through it. All right. Stephen G, let's start with the predicted 11. Predicted 11.
Mm-hmm. Have you got the thing up on your end, or do you need me to get up on my end?
I was gonna do the one from FootMob.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, do you have it on your end, or do you need
Yeah.
me to get up?
I have it on my end here. Just have to share it. Share the screen.
Okay. Because if not, I've got a bookmark and it wouldn't take me long to get up. That's why I was asking.
Oh, yeah. That'll do. All right, guys, if you're watching this live, we are live on X and YouTube at the same time, looking at what we have on the table for tomorrow's big game between Chelsea and Liverpool. We want to put our heads together. If you're lucky, we could do a combined 11. We can do a predicted 11 first, then we can do a combined 11. Let me know what you guys make of it, what you guys think in the comment section below. Mr. Dan here. But anyway, let me zoom it in a bit. Does that work? Or does it take some of the names out? Okay. Steven, let's start with Robert Sanchez, okay? We know definitely we're going for Robert Sanchez on your 11.
Yeah.
Who are you going for?
Sanchez.
You got Robert Sanchez. Sanchez?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a second. I have to check the formation here. I haven't checked the 4-2-3-1. That's perfect. 4-2-3-1 formation. We'll go with the Robert Sanchez. Yeah. Robert. Nah. All right. It's right here. Robert Sanchez. We have Reece James available, right?
Yeah.
This I've used it before. Look at the place here. Reece James. Take the caps off. Cap locks off. Okay. We have Reece James. Who do we go for on the right center back? Chalobah is suspended.
Mm-hmm. Josh.
Josh jump on the right center back.
Yeah.
Over Wesley Fofana.
Fofana's still concussion protocol.
Okay. So we're going for Josh Acheampong.
Yeah. He's the only right-footed centre-back we got available.
What about Tosin Adarabioyo?
Injured to international break, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. Josh is literally the only right-footed centre-back we've got.
All right. So here we go Badi Shile.
I don't think I need to tell you left back. This should be pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, Marc Guiu. We go with Marc Guiu on the left center back. All right, this is where we're gonna have a little problem. Different here we won't have a problem here, of course. Moise Caicedo.
Mm-hmm.
Moise Caicedo take that position. Here it's gonna be between it's gonna be Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez. Oh no.
There's no one. Why is Hendrick defensive mid for Chelsea? Last time I checked, he was striker Real Madrid.
Enzo Fernandez there. Okay, we don't have
no one else really who can play that.
Yeah, we have a left on this side. We have Santos.
Yeah.
We have Santos, but he's not. Santos injured.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's why he wasn't in the squad the other day.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, he was in the squad, or he was in the squad?
No, I don't recall him being in the squad.
Game I didn't watch the second half. I watched it in the first half. Now I haven't replayed the game. So
yeah, I don't recall him being on the bench, but I remember him being injured. So because remember in the conference before he said that Santos, João Pedro, and Caicedo all needed to be assessed. And then Santos wasn't in the squad. João Pedro was on the bench, and Caicedo started.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna make it snappy, okay? We'll be done right now.
Easy work.
Yeah. On the right hand side, we have Estevao Williams.
Yeah, I'd go Estevao.
What do we put here? Is it Bonetti?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you could put Bonote there. Unless you want to move unless you want to move Estevao to the 10 and then put Neto on the right. But I'm not against having Bonote there personally. I thought Bonote was right the other day.
Yeah. How was it? Spell his name? Is it B-I?
Buonan. There you go. It was right there.
Fukando. I should have used it Fukando. It's more easier. Fukando.
Yeah, but there might be loads with Fukando.
All right. On the left hand side, Pedro Neto, right? Pedro Neto.
Yeah, probably Neto, yeah.
Pedro Neto.
And then what you could do is you could get like download the image / copy the image and then post it on Twitter and say, what do you think of our predicted 11 for Liverpool? You put lowercase p and then uppercase redicted.
Should be all uppercase. DCM predicted 11. All right, so yeah, I will share download the image here. Make sure you download it. Okay. Let me make the screen a bit smaller. So we came up with this here.
Yeah, because then you could put this in the YouTube community bit and also on Twitter.
Okay. So Sanchez, Cucurella, Benio Badishi, Acheampong, James, Caicedo, Fernandez, Neto, Bonanote, Estevao Williams, and João Pedro makes the list for us. But yeah, that's we're done with this one for now. Stevie G, anything that we're gonna touch on? We're gonna look at the prediction. Dan, welcome back to the show and good evening to you.
Yeah, big up, my boy. I've seen the lineup what Steve goes for and you lot. I don't think he's gonna play that.
What did you say again?
I don't think he'll play that lineup.
That noise is coming through again.
Yeah, I've really set that on the settings right there. I don't get why it's doing that.
It's not a lineup that Steve put together. Lineup that we put together. It was him and I doing our head together. But you don't think? Look, Dan. Look, hold on. We are predicting a lineup for tomorrow. No one knows what he's going to come up with. So this is what we predicted. It's called prediction. So you have your prediction. You can draw and share with us. Say, okay, I don't think this lineup is going to work. Why do you think it's not going to work? Why? Then you share with us. But if you just jump in and say you don't think it's going to do that, I can actually.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like the prediction. Yeah, people have no. I honestly, I think tomorrow's game. Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's going to be.
Dan, get rid of the frog. Get rid of the frog or the pig, whatever is making noise.
I've already done that. I've been in the settings. I don't know what.
I can hear it. It's more. Do you know what's weird? It's more frequent than it has been before. By the way.
It's weird.
Like,
I
it just
don't know
happened
why.
3 times in the
There you
space
go.
of like 15 seconds.
What about now? I'm in a
There you
set
go.
trying to introduce it. Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna say is right before anything. I don't. The complex. I think he's gonna go more compact on Liverpool tomorrow to try and get a win. The way I see it, I think he might play Cucurella. The four is definitely going to be Sanchez, and the four is going to be Cucurella. It could be Hato and Balashili and Reece James, or Hato with Josh Acheampong. Because the way where he put Hato at centre back against Brighton, he looked really good. And soon he did them changes in the second half. He's probably thought to himself, "I made a mistake. I should have took Hato off for that game." Because if we kept Hato on that game against Brighton, I don't think we'll lose that game. So I think tomorrow, because now we've just got Josh Acheampong and Balashili, I don't think it would be nice to have Hato and Josh Acheampong against Liverpool, but I just don't think he's got so much faith on Josh Acheampong, and I think like it's a shame, but he needs time.
Dan, what you're saying, I do understand, but I'm going to tell you this: there's no other way that he will play anyone in the position of Badishile. If you look at Badishile's performance and his statistics, it's one of the best out in Europe. His passes and distribution out from the back is the best. If you watch his game in just the Champions League against Benfica, he was that good. And there's no way. Yeah, if he was good, then he can play him on the right hand side. If you put Hato on the left hand side, Badishile is not going to go on the right hand side.
He can play both. He can play both sides though. He can play white centre back as well. He can actually play this. He's played him from Monaco back in the day. He can actually. But he's best on the left.
Dan, this is annoying. Dan, this is annoying.
Yeah,
it is annoying. Please fix it.
But what I'm trying to say is the issue.
Dan, I heard you. It is annoying.
It was.
It is.
I don't get why it's doing that. It must be StreamYard because
it's never. Yeah, we never had this problem until you joined. It's never StreamYard, and every time you see the same thing, I tell you, it's not StreamYard.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Hello, test one. Can you hear the noise?
We don't hear anything now.
But you have also now gone really quiet.
Yeah, because I turned the volume down.
But I can hear him. We can hear him. But that sound is gone.
I can barely hear him, but the sound has gone in terms of whatever.
The reason why you barely hear the reason why you can barely hear him is always I turn Dan's microphone down because it's very loud. So I've amplified. I've turned it up. Dan, say something.
When I was on the stream earlier, there was no noise. People never complained about my noise. I think it must have been streamer. Somehow it must be your streamer what makes that noise. Because when I was on the stream earlier, I've been on 2 streams earlier, and not one person from the hosts have told me there's any weird noise coming from my mic, from me speaking. As soon as I join the StreamYard, it's always happening. I don't get why it's doing it, but hopefully I fixed it. Is it fixed now?
It's fixed. So it means that it's from you. We don't hear it anymore. We did not hear it. The noise wasn't there before you joined. As soon as you joined, the noise started coming.
Soon I muted myself and then I muted it. Then that's why the noise is not doing that noise because I've muted it and I'm muted. But yeah, but what I'm saying anyway, my brother, right?
What have you done now to it? Remember the settings you've done now because now it looks perfect.
Yeah, I did touch the settings. I just literally muted myself and unmuted myself.
Okay.
Right, but the predictions, like I'm saying, I think it will be like what I'm saying before. I've just got a feeling tomorrow, he's gonna have Estefan in a 10. Okay. Right, he's gonna have Pedro Neto on the right. He's gonna have
Garnacho.
Garnacho. I think it's out Gibbs or Garnacho on that left side, and Joel Pedro up front. And I don't see Enzo Fernandez will have games to. I think he'll play Lavia and Caicedo.
No way. Enzo Fernandez starts every day. Every day.
I think he drops him tomorrow.
All right,
we'll see. If it's not Enzo Fernandez, he'll probably drop Caicedo. Because if the last two, if you go.
Okay, but who plays instead of them, Dan?
Lavia and Enzo Fernandez, or it could be Lavia and Andrew Santos.
Santos is injured. Lavia is coming back from injury.
Oh, is he injured? Yeah, but still, Lavia's still fit though, Steve. The thing is, yeah,
All I'm gonna
it's
say, and I've said it before plenty of times, yeah. Lavia's played what 10, maybe 20 minutes, something like that. Half hour actually, probably when you factor in added time from the first game he returned. But that wouldn't have been the plan to play that long because we didn't expect that much added time. So if you then rush him back and he's playing 60 minutes before he's ready and he gets injured again, everyone's going to lose their mind and say, F this, blah, 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 and go on rants about it. That's what I'm saying.
But then we could say about Wesley Fofana what he did to Wesley Fofana, and then also we could say
Okay,
about,
but the difference is,
then
Fofana this
then
time got smashed in the head by our keeper being an idiot.
Yeah, but then we could say about Josh Acheampong came back. Yeah, he hasn't had hardly any minutes, and then
But Acheampong's not been injured, Dan.
Well, he
Acheampong was ill for Lincoln, but he's not been injured.
Yeah, but what about then? What about we could talk about Balotelli? He's been injured, and he put him on straight away in the second half for Brighton. It's all with all this excuses, yeah. No matter what players.
And it ain't excuses; it's facts that we can't afford to risk these players when we've got injuries as it is.
Steve, Bob, if a guy's on the bench and he's ready to play on the bench, he's ready to play full 11 minutes. There's no excuse in it. If a guy's not in a team,
Dan, it's not that simple.
He's not in a team. It is that
it's
simple.
Really not that simple. You've got to build minutes up for these players. It's not as simple as they're on the bench. Yeah, they can start. It's not that simple. It really isn't. Trust me.
Dan. You know, Dan. Hold on, brother. Dan, you play football before. You know, you play football before. You've got injured before, and then you're recovering, coming back to the game. He's never played the full 90 minutes. There's no way you're gonna start a player who hasn't had who hasn't started a game, hasn't even played a 90-minute game or even 60-minute game to start a team of that magnitude. You get what I'm saying? If I'm right, a team high-profile game like that, you don't start a player who hasn't featured in your game for a very long time. You don't do that.
Depends. If someone says they're ready to play, manager play and pays and put my.
But it doesn't mean it's ready to start.
When I got my first injury when I was a semi-pro football player, yeah, I was out for 4 weeks, yeah. But the 2-3 games, yeah, I was training. I was doing a lot of training. I was building my things, and my physio coach at the football club said, "You ain't ready." But I felt ready. I felt ready to be on that pitch.
Dan,
yeah.
I've always said this.
My physio said to the manager, "Hang on, Steve. My manager, yeah. My physio said to my coach, my manager. I went to my manager. He said, "I'm ready." He soon puts me on that thing. Yeah, I scored 2 goals, and then, yeah, I might got an 8, but after that, I was fine. Steve, it's no excuse, mate. If a player's ready and fit enough, he can get on the he can be on the pitch.
Yeah. A player is always going to say they can play. It does not mean that they are ready to start. A player is always going to want to play and always going to want to start, right?
Yeah.
That's the way that a brain of an athlete will work, yeah? Every time, no matter what, I want to play, Gaffer, I want to start, Gaffer, start me, yeah? That's the way it works. Players will always say they want to play, yeah?
I was going to say that. And then we end up blaming the manager, like Enzo Maresca, for playing, what's his name, Cole Palmer. Because Cole Palmer feel like he can play. Mm-hmm. But we know there's something there. So you get to ask the player.
Do you know what else it is need? The Palmer one's a bit more complicated, right? Because the Palmer one...
and he got injured now.
Yeah, but the Palmer one's a bit more complicated because they done scans and stuff and they couldn't really find anything on the scans, right? So they couldn't find anything on the scans, so... If I can't see anything on any of the scans I've done, it doesn't mean there's not an issue, but it means it's not showing up. It's got to be something else, got to work it out type thing, right? So at that point, they're more likely to go to the player and say, what are you feeling? And work through it that way, right? That's how you get to the situation that we have with Cole Palmer, because if it wasn't shown on the scans, they can't pinpoint, go, okay, so this is showing up in this area. We can identify what the problem is, right? If they can't do that, then all they can really do is go off of what a player feels, right? And the players always go, I feel good. It's a little thing, but I feel like I can play through it, start me, and then you get into this situation that we're in now. The issue is you can't afford to start Lavia from the start if he's not ready and stuff like that, because Santos is gone, Asego's gone, Enzo's played basically every game. Caicedo's played basically every game for the last year as well, plus international duty. I presume we'll find out if they got called up today or earlier today.
So, Steve, so I'll give you a question then, what, yeah? We say about Romeo Lavia can't be ready. We've seen Romeo Lavia been injured, yeah, and was out the game, and soon the manager put him on, and he played outstanding in that game. There's no things about him not being ready, because when he comes on that, soon if he's injured and he comes on that pitch, he plays really good on the pitch. And after that, yeah, fair enough, he gets injured and he plays a couple of games, gets injured again. But soon after he comes back from injury and he's on that pitch, Lavia plays outstanding and he gets the best performance out with Caicedo. There's no strategy that, yeah, Enzo Maresca's come out, yeah, that Romeo Lavia is not fully fit. He can't play. If you're on the bench,
did you say strategy? You say strategy?
Yeah, there's no like structure of a player, yeah, being not
Structure.
fit. Because the thing
structure?
is, when Enzo Maresca in his press conference in the Liverpool after the Liverpool game, yeah, not once he came out saying that Lavia. No, yeah, the Liverpool press conference is talking about the Chelsea Liverpool game, right? The journalists asked him questions, right, and they said about Lavia, and he said there's nothing him being injured, there's nothing him being fully fit, there's nothing. Basically, he can play, right? He thinks he's ready to play. So if you get Lavia on that pitch, I think he'll do outstanding. Like we've done it loads of times, yeah, when players, yeah, have come from like the thing, yeah, like that time when Reece James was injured, that soon the manager put him on the pitch and played him. Yeah, we've seen it loads of times. We saw it last season with Enzo.
And you say we've seen it loads of times, yeah. What happened when Reece had been back for a week, 2 weeks training under Pochettino? He played him against Bournemouth. Do you remember? Because I'm pretty sure he then got injured.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, he did got injured. Yeah.
Do you know why? Because he was rushed back and started way before he was ready, which is the exact conversation we're having right now.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But there's things that I know that still. I understand what you're saying.
Arteta did the same thing.
Arteta does it every fucking week, Lee. Oops, excuse the language. But Arteta does it every week without fail.
Every week. Yeah, he does it without fail. But with Lavia, he's not injured. He hasn't had any game minutes apart from the Lincoln game. Right after the Lincoln game, yeah. There's no concerns of him not being fully fit. There's been nothing him saying he's still injured. He's just like he's ready to play this game now. So if he's ready to play this game and he's not injured, then you start him. You bring him back. Because in the day you can play him in the 45 minutes of the game, and then sub him off the second half. There's no hard asking to play him for the whole like 90 minute. You could just take him off in the second half.
All right, Dan, in the footballing sense, you would like to start a player who is 100% fit, and you can always bring a player who's not 100% fit already in the second half when the game is already killed the game off. That's what I would do if I'm a coach. But thank you very much, Dan. I've done the boy in the studio with us with Stephen G and myself and Nate Zion. Taking you guys through the big game that will be taking place at Stamford Bridge. It is the Club World Cup champions and then the league leaders or Champions League or Premier League holders, Liverpool. Will Mo Salah prove what it's worth as Egyptian king? Would Alexander Isak, big money move from Newcastle United to Liverpool, also hit the ground running? Will he score against the Chelsea Blues? And also, yes, what is going on with the German international known as Mr. 007, 089, soon going to make it 009, 0010? What is wrong with him? the signings of Liverpool hasn't gone well for them this time. We're now going to see what Arno Slot is all made of. Guys, let me know in the comment section below. Nizam and Stephen G. Next, once we come back from the short break, we'll be talking to our man, Yusuf. Want to hear from him and know what his thoughts are on the big game tomorrow. Stick with us. Nizam, we'll be right back in a second. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back live on BCM Sports. And as we look at the bigger picture of the big game tomorrow, Chelsea will be hosting Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. We have Yusuf with us here. Yusuf from Yusuf Blue YouTube channel. If you haven't know much about him, go and check him out on YouTube. And you know what? Subscribe and help him out. Get to the numbers he's looking for. I think 600 to be making is what he said. Yeah, help him out, get the numbers. All right, Yusuf, over to you. Big game tomorrow. What's your expectations? What should Chelsea fans expect from these big game?
First of all, thank you very much for having me back on the channel. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, very big game tomorrow. Very big game tomorrow. Chelsea versus Liverpool. This is arguably the biggest game of the weekend. And look, Liverpool are out of form. Chelsea have an opportunity here. Some people would say this is the perfect time to play Liverpool because Liverpool are on a bit of a downward spiral at the moment because they lost to Crystal Palace. Some people would say you could say that was more expected because Crystal Palace are a very good team now. But they did also lose to Galatasaray as well. So we've got to remember that they also travelled. They're going to have to travel even more to come to Stamford Bridge. And still, Isak, we don't know if he's fully fit yet. I think you mentioned earlier. What's it called? Kirkez hasn't really lived up to what everyone thought he would be. Frimpong, shaky start, you could say. Ekitike has been doing well, but we'll see if he'll play tomorrow. Alisson's out. So we know that. So I've forgotten his name now. Maverdashvili, the backup keeper they have, he's gonna.
Yeah, I think it's Portuguese international, right?
International. I think so. Yeah, so he's definitely gonna start tomorrow. So we'll see what he's like. At least it's not Kelleher playing against us because Kelleher always has a good game against Chelsea. We all know that. We remember the Brentford game earlier on this season, and Kelleher was just pulling out saves left, right, and centre. But Chelsea do have this big opportunity to beat Liverpool. I'll give my prediction later, but this is the biggest opportunity and the perfect time to play Liverpool because, as I've said, they just lost 2 games on the bounce in all competitions, Premier League and Champions League. So we need to take advantage of that. And, well, let's hope our defense, keeps a bit tight and don't let Isak have a lot of space on the ball because we know he can punish us. He scored against us last season. So, yeah, we'll let's hope that Chelsea put on a performance for all the neutrals against the Premier League champions. And, we always perform better when we're the underdogs, don't we? So
yeah, we do.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
All right, Chad. Thank you very much. Dan, what should we expect? We should we expect in the game tomorrow, Dan? How would you manage a Liverpool game with all the problems that you have, and what should we expect from Liverpool as a team?
The thing with Liverpool, we can't expect to wipe them off, Ernie, because they lost to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace beat them twice, but they got a better team than us. And to play against to someone to lose to Galatasaray, they lost on a penalty. And Galatasaray are a really good team to play against. When you play in Turkey on a Galatasaray team, they are feisty. When you play at their ground, they are feisty. They don't lose with their bunch of their fans. So you can't write off Liverpool. You can't say, oh yeah, because they've had 2 expansion games. But like, the end of the day, Crystal Palace better. They're bogey team. They've always been their bogey team. We could go back when Steven Gerrard and Luis Suarez, when they really won the Premier League, they were 3-0 up, and Dwight Gale made them cry, made all the Liverpool fans cry, and made Luis Suarez cry when he scored a hat-trick to make it 3-3 and ruined their time to win the Premier League. Liverpool are better than us. We could beat. Yes, we beat them last season, but they say they're on holiday because they've won the Premier League. No, we just done them over because they had half their B team out, but we still beat them. Comes to a full Liverpool team, they've got Van Dijk, they've got Konate. No matter what, the goalkeeper with Alisson's out, yeah, they've still got this other goalkeeper, and he's really good. He's better than Kelly from Burton goalkeeper. He's much better. They've got another, like, I've seen this goalkeeper, and he's outstanding. He's a good goalkeeper. The thing is with 008 Worts, yes, he's not performing well at Liverpool. He's not doing bits, but they've got they've got. You can't understand. They've got McAllister, probably one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. You've got Slobosai, who's the best for them as well, and he's unstoppable. So he's been since he's played for Liverpool in all these games. He's been probably one of the best players. Ekitike, we're not sure he might be back for this game because apparently got a knock injury, but he might play tomorrow. Isaac, yes, he does love scoring goals against us, but he never. When we went to Newcastle, he never scored against us at Newcastle. But Isaac hasn't performed really well. My protections this year, we need to go out there at Stamford Bridge, and we've had a few draws with these for a long time. We've played these in cup matches. Liverpool beat us with a B team in the cup when Van Dijk scored it. Scored that and still beat us in the cup. Okay. We can't I'm saying it has to be a 3-pointer tomorrow, and if we don't get a 3-pointer tomorrow, right? It's just It's just something about Liverpool when we go. If they come to Stamford Bridge or we go to their home ground, we do better at their ground, and we still lose. And you've got to understand this with Anthony Taylor being, as everyone forgets, he's the referee. When he always managed Chelsea Liverpool, the VAR goes on Liverpool's side, not our side. So I'm just respecting Chelsea's got to get a win. Don't worry about the referee. Play your game. No stupid mistakes getting any red cards tomorrow because, yes, you know, we're the third hat trick. It's not Chelsea Football Club. It's the Red Card FC. We're Red Card FC, and we've got to play our game and make sure we don't get no red card. Because if we get a red card, the mistake we did at United, at Brighton, and then also Benfica, well, it's a long journey to tomorrow night's game. Because I don't want with Enzo management tactics as a sub, he likes to play defensive instead of putting attackers, and that's going to be a long way from us. So tomorrow, play ball.
Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you very much, Dan. Big up to you, JC, and then also big up to Robert Taha joining us here on the live show today. Guys, let me know what you guys thought. Your predictions are tomorrow. I'll still be live again. I'll be live an hour and a half before the game kickoff. So we got more to talk about. Do what, 7?
4 p.m. UK for all our UK audience.
Yeah, the game. If in the UK,
I think it's
the game
same in most African countries as well, right?
So that would be 12, right? 12.
What's the time now for you?
Now it's
2 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
So it's 7:07 for us. So it'd be 11 for you.
11 a.m. for me. I'll figure it out early in the morning.
Yeah, because 5:30 kickoff means for you it's a 12:30 kickoff. So if you start stream at 11, you should be good.
What time kickoff tomorrow?
5:30. So for knee kickoff would be 12:30, which means stream would have to start his time at 11 o'clock.
Stephen, how do you see the game pan out tomorrow with Liverpool? Are Liverpool vulnerable? Are they vulnerable? Are we now seeing what Arne Slot is all about? Are we seeing Arne Slot football or his coaching?
I can't really pinpoint the exact reason they're struggling, to be honest. But one thing I will say is I liked the bits I saw from Mamardashvili when he was at Valencia, but he's not played for Liverpool in the Prem or Champions League yet. And he's playing tomorrow because Alisson's out injured until the next international break, apparently. So make sure you test him early and often because it's his first game. He could have a bit of nerves. We saw it when Sanchez made his debut for us, right? He was shaky in that first game. Granted, his shakiness carried on, but you never know with a keeper. Obviously, sometimes you don't have a lot to do. So if you can test him early and often, see like if he's a bit shaky because it's his debut and whatnot, you never know. You might get a few opportunities from that. So yeah, make sure you get at him early and often and like full saves from Mamardashvili early on.
Guys, so let's look at the prediction because literally we have about 4 minutes to end the stream. Not a long stream today, just 4 minutes. Yusuf, what's your prediction? What's your prediction tomorrow?
Now, I'm more known for like the outrageous predictions. Let's just say. I'm gonna. Oh, you lot are gonna go wild, but Liverpool will score 2. Isak and Wirtz are gonna score. I know. You lot are looking at me thinking you're stupid, but no,
Nope.
It's Chelsea.
That's a wild prediction. Even mentioning names, that's wild.
Liverpool are scoring 2. Isak and Wirtz are scoring because Chelsea just have to gift them goals, don't they? And then Chelsea will win the game 3-2.
So what you're saying is chaos mode activated.
Chelsea's going to score about 3 goals. You're saying 4-3.
Yeah.
Is he saying that
3-2?
So is he saying that Liverpool are going to be 2-0 up like what happened to us before when Kante and Pulisic scored to make it to come back? Yeah, and we should have won it, but we're actually going to win the game this time.
Yeah. I don't know how, but we'll somehow win it. I don't know, but yeah.
That's a weird category.
I've gone with the outrageous prediction. It's gonna work sometime. I hope it's this time.
Just on this, Antonio Silva is right-footed, not left-footed. So it wouldn't be a replacement for Colwell.
Yeah, that's true. Antonio Silva is right-footed player, center back. It's not a left-footed player, so it won't be a player that's coming in to replace Colwell. So the rumors won't be right. The rumors won't be right unless you say they're bringing in.
Chelsea have had interest in him. Chelsea have had interest.
No, he said. Hold on a second. He said he had the rumors.
He's assuming that it would be to replace Colwell. No one would have reported that it's to replace Colwell because
that's what I was saying. He did not let me land.
You said the report. I'm saying there wouldn't have been a report saying replace Colwell, and if they did, then they're donuts.
Colwell's not going nowhere.
No, Colwell's injured till like March, April, isn't it?
Yeah, he's injured, but he ain't gonna.
So the point being, in January, get him to replace Colwell till he's back, type thing. But Antonio Silva's right-footed.
I've heard that 3 centre backs in January. Apparently, want to bring in. So we're just waiting to see who they get.
All right. So big up to everyone watching us live on the show today on YouTube, especially, and also on X. Big up to everyone. Big up to Khan. Khan said, given the state we are in now, since the last few matches, it's going to be a miracle if we can manage to draw and no red card. Liverpool might get to their top level. All of the sudden, won't be surprising if that happens. Yeah, Charity FC, they might give them 3 goals without a doubt. I won't be surprised if they chip in 3 goals. Dan, what's your prediction? What's your prediction, Dan? We need to check out 1 minute. We are an hour now, so we can bounce off.
Like I said to you in the chat, my heart says we might get a draw.
Mm-hmm.
But my head says it's going to be a 3-1 loss to Liverpool.
Yeah. A 3-1 loss to Chelsea.
Yeah, basically, because I can't see us getting a goal because the way we saw at Benfica,
Yeah.
we got a goal, and we struggled against Benfica to get more goals, and we only got a goal from an own goal.
Comment, and subscribe.
An own goal.
But we also didn't start forward. Well, we started Tyreek George up top, so.
Yeah, but it don't need excuse. It's not excuse. I think.
But he's not a striker, so.
Yeah, I know that. But if a manager puts out the lineup for 4-11,
you know why he put George and not João Pedro, though, right?
But then Steve did not.
No, but you know why, right?
I do know why.
Which was?
Because he's meant to be injured or something. He was meant to be injured,
right?
And he wasn't. But then we could say that remember the last game? He put Tyreek George for Lincoln City, and he also
Lincoln, exactly, Lincoln.
And he all scored against Lincoln. But the thing is, Benfica is a type team that we don't struggle to lose anyway, and we struggled that game in the Champions League, and we couldn't score. We got a goal from an own goal. So I hopefully, if the game against Liverpool tomorrow, I just don't want to see Tyreek George up front. If he puts Tyreek George up front, we're losing. If he put João Pedro, we maybe get a draw or hopefully a win out of it. I'm 50-50. I'm just gonna go 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. All right, this is what I think. I think that it will be a 2-1 victory for Chelsea to get their season back to where it has to be. Liverpool haven't been that great from last season. They've been playing fantastic football, but I still believe there's lots of space there. The new signings haven't gelled together. So these will play in the hands of Chelsea. Also going to away, it won't be easy. Liverpool haven't had that joy at Stamford Bridge. I know we also struggle to beat them at Anfield. It's a similar thing. They also struggle to beat us at Stamford Bridge. So it will be a 2-1 victory for Chelsea. And I see Caicedo go. Caicedo. Moise Caicedo and then Enzo Fernandez go tomorrow. We're not going to see much of João Pedro. Yeah, he's a dodgy player. We're not going to see him. Stephen G, what do you make of a big up to you, Lame? He said my prediction is 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, João Pedro will be a bit dodgy tomorrow.
He's not dodgy.
My prediction is 2-1. Chelsea win. Pedro Neto and Estavio will score tomorrow. Pedro. My prediction is Pedro win. 2-1 Chelsea win. Pedro Neto and Estavio will score tomorrow from Lane. Big up to you, Lane. Steven, let's go for it so we can wrap up. Guys, we're making this very snappy. We're not going to be here long tomorrow, but tomorrow definitely we'll be here for over an hour. Go ahead, Steven.
So for me, I can see us getting a 1-0 or something like that. I just think it's one of those things where in the bigger games, Chelsea tend to step up. And look, I said it already. For example, Man United, my friend went to me, oh yeah, but we were bad with 11 men. Yeah, we had 11 men for about 2 minutes. Like, what do you expect? 2 minutes, oh, we were shocking. All right, it's the first 2 minutes of the game. And what? If we had 11v11 for a whole 90 minutes, yeah, we would have won that game. 100% we would have won that game. Even on the pitch where the ball didn't want to move. Yeah? 100% we would have. And yeah, I can see Chelsea getting a 1-0 win tomorrow. Hopefully João Pedro can start and get on the score sheet. But put it this way, when I say 1-0, it's more like a 1-goal margin, so it could be 2-1, for example. But yeah, hopefully a João Pedro goal will come. And you know what? Hopefully, who shows it? Hopefully we get an assist from Boanote or Gittins.
I see him. Hopefully I can see an assist from Garnacho. Not getting.
You know, Garnacho officially by UEFA got given an assist for that own goal the other day. Yeah, so he can't do 007. No matter what rivals say, the official UEFA website credited him with an assist.
Yeah, I even said this assist for Garnacho because he made the pass. He forced that.
Yeah, but you don't normally get credited with assists for own goals. No, so the fact that UEFA gave him one was surprising for everyone. So now if anyone goes, oh, he scored a 007
for Garnacho.
Got evidence.
Do you know? I forgot to tell you. I agree with what you said. The
Guys.
goals, I think we'll get an own goal. They'll get Liverpool score an own goal, and we might get a penny out of it.
Where this own goals coming from these days?
I think because don't forget, did not Liverpool last season got an own goal? When we beat 3-1.
Kwanzaa.
So
yeah,
Kwanzaa. So I'm thinking
Gerald Kwanzaa.
That was so scrappy as well.
He also gave us the penalty.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Why it might be a 2-2.
He was very unlucky with the own goal though, because I think it was Van Dijk kicked it onto him.
Van Dijk kicked it at him.
Van Dijk kicked it at him. Yeah, he just boom.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
and I'm pretty sure he kicked him in an area where I'm not sure if I can say on camera.
Yeah. I would like to see I want to get a 3-pointer tomorrow, because if we could get 3 points, we're back in on a top form. We need to win. We need to get another result. Even though we won against Benfica, we still got the 3 points against Benfica. It should boost them up tomorrow's game to get a win.
They should get some motivations from there, and
even though,
make sure they won this game more than Liverpool. If they make Liverpool want it more than them, then we got a problem. Because Liverpool are coming from a back-to-back loss. You get what I mean?
Caicedo's got bullied that German that they signed for, what was it, 115 million?
Yeah, Florian Wirtz.
Florian Wirtz.
If Wirtz scores...
Do you know what? Yeah, I actually, I do actually like Wirtz, but given how everyone after about 5 games went, Caicedo's a flop, this, that, and the other, I'm going to call Wirtz a flop already then. If that's the game we're playing,
he's a flop.
then Wirtz is a flop.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Right, Steve.
If you want to say after 5 games, I've left it to about 8 games, so
he technically is a flop
because
right now.
you can't understand. You can't understand,
bro. He gets bodied off the ball by like small players as well. It's not even just big players.
He's not built for the Premier League. He's not built. Wirtz is not built for Premier League.
I think I said it when they signed him. I said I think he's quality, but I don't know how he'd handle like Premier League physicality.
Yeah, if you look at the statistics, how many times he loses the ball in a single 90 minutes, it's too much. As a Premier League player, you can't be that good and lose the ball that many times in a single game. That is way too much. JC doesn't think that Bonneto is going to start tomorrow, and he said that Garnacho and Neto are the players that will start, which I believe. I don't think Estadio will be in the middle. Estadio goes in the middle. Yeah, Estadio
on the right, and then Garnacho on the left.
The other day you had Estaval, not Estaval. You had Neto on the right, and sometimes Bonotti and Neto would both be on the right at the same time.
What do you say, Dan? What are you saying?
I was going to say to Steve, can you remember when we first signed Caicedo, and in the last 5 or 6 games, people said how Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez were such flops? And
bro, that's literally the point I was just making about why I'm calling Wirtz Florian flops.
Yeah, that's what I know. I agree with what you say, because since he's joined, I think Frimpong and also Wirtz and
didn't they pay like 150 combined for Frimpong and Wirtz from Leverkusen?
Yep, 100%. You're right. Because Kurtz is from Bournemouth, isn't it? And then you got
Kurtz is Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth, and then Frimpong's by Leverkusen.
All right, guys, we literally got 1 more minute to drop off. 1 more minute to drop off. JC, what's your prediction, JC? Go ahead. All right, guys.
Oh, yeah. Dan, was you saying is Wirtz Leverkusen? Because if so, yeah, him and Frimpong are both Leverkusen.
Yeah, because Frimpong, both. So I thought they bought Frimpong from somewhere else.
And then I think Quanza went to Leverkusen, didn't he? Or did he go somewhere else in the end?
Frimpong.
No, Quanza. Didn't he also go Leverkusen, or did that he went somewhere else?
Yeah, straight to Liverpool.
Remember when people used to go, oh, Chelsea are doing all this business with this team and that team and selling to each other and this, that, and the other, yeah?
Liverpool and Leverkusen.
Just saying, when it's Chelsea, when it's Liverpool, shh.
Yeah.
Silence. It's like a library. We can't speak.
Anfield is a bit like a library as well. Oh, actually, I'm not going to do that.
Did you say Anfield's like that? Is that what you said?
I had to do
No,
that.
you can't do that, you do. Do it.
We're just having fun, man.
I'll call them bin dippers, mate. I don't care, mate. They are bin dippers.
Scousers.
We got 6 minutes till the WSL game, Man U Chelsea kicks off.
I think Chelsea wins that.
I want us to smash them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask you a quick question, right? I want to ask you I want to ask you guys a question. Right?
We're done for the day, Dan. We're done for the day.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Sorry.
I'll do it.
We can do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be back on today. Today I want to make it snap and go get some stuff done.
We'll do it tomorrow. Then. We'll do it tomorrow, brother. We'll do it tomorrow.
All right. Liam said that.
And write it down now.
Do what?
Write it down somewhere so that you have it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Put it in.
No, Dan. His question. That's what I'm saying.
Dan will forget. Don't worry about Dan.
No, that's what I'm saying. Dan, like, make a note of it.
I won't forget the question tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Lane said that you can be best. You can be best player in Germany or Spain, but in Premier League it is as different story as Man United coach Ubin Amorim had to predict due to 78 unknown injury players from JC. Stevens was jumping. Are you watching the WSL on YouTube? Okay, that's a question to Steven, not me. All right, that's a question to
the WSL in the UK is on iPlayer and BBC Three today. But on a side note, you know John Percy, who writes for The Telegraph?
Yeah.
He writes about the Midlands clubs mostly, and he said Postecoglou's future is already in serious doubt after 24 days in charge.
Oh.
While Postecoglou can point to circumstances such as limited training sessions, Forest also haven't managed a clean sheet since April the 1st. The pressure is building. Bro's been there not even 4 weeks.
Yeah, they're going to sack him in international break. If he loses tomorrow,
that means we're getting new manager bounce Forest, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
But no, Nia, I just wanted to quickly hop in with that because I just saw it as...
Yeah, they're walking to the pitch right now. The referee just grabbed the ball, so I'm going to go watch it. Guys, love you guys all. Take care. Adios, and I'll see you guys in time. Dan, I called you many times yesterday. Dan, stay in the backstage. Guys, everyone stay in the backstage for a second.
You are a winner.